Hey. Merry Christmas. Sorry for the extreme close-up. We were outside and you're on my knees, so... I don't think I'm very well at the moment. Or I don't know, life is tough at the moment. Christmas didn't go great. This morning I was up really early. I just wanted some time to myself. My roommate has no sense of boundaries or anything and just comes out and sits and starts playing her game next to me, and it's like, I understand it's our living room, but I just wanted some time to myself, and I can't go in my bedroom because Casey's there. So I have to just go outside if I want to be on my own. And I can't play my game because my game's in the living room. And if I say to her, can I have the living room? Can I have some space? She'd take it personally and be like, you hate me. What have I done? And it's just like, I just want my living room for a minute, please. I don't know. Christmas was a shit show. I made the mistake this year of asking for something again. Last year I didn't really ask for anything. I was just like, don't know, get me whatever. And so whatever I did get was a surprise. It was a pleasant surprise. I was just like, okay, sure, I got this, I got that, but this year I only asked for a couple of things. But then you get excited about one thing and you don't get it, so then you get really bummed out, and I get loads of presents every year. I get too many presents every year, and half of them are stuff I don't like or stuff I used to like, and it's like, did you even listen? But anyway, I got some nice stuff. I can't complain. I was a little bummed out that I didn't get the one thing I asked for, really. But what can you do? It's not the point, I'm very grateful for what I did get. I saw the contrast between how my grandma did it and how my mum did it this year. My mum got me like 50 presents, and it was just like random stuff. She got me this needle felting gonk kit, and she loves gonks. And I opened it and I was like, oh, gonks. And then she goes, yeah, you can make it and gift it back to me. And it's like, that's not the point of a present. You're not supposed to get me something so I can make it and gift it back to you. Like, you're supposed to get me something that I would like. And then she was complaining that she thinks she puts a lot of effort into everybody else's presents and that somebody didn't get her a thoughtful present. And I was like, you still buy me things that you think I like from when I was like 5, 6, and I'm not into them anymore, but you still buy it every year. And I don't know, like, my grandma got me 3 presents. They weren't expensive. I mean, they might be to some people. To me they are, but it wasn't like an Xbox and a motorbike and a brand new iPhone, how some people get for Christmas. It was some Lego, and I got some shoes, because my other adventurous shoes were outdoor shoes. Here, look, outdoor shoes. They were like falling apart and were definitely not waterproof anymore. So I got some new shoes, very appreciative of that. She got me some Lego and some pajamas, and I was really, really happy with that, you know. And I think if my mum had gotten me 3 things, I'd have been really happy. If she had gotten me, and it's like, I know I shouldn't think about the money, but they do make it about the money. I asked for something. I've been getting into Miniverse, and they came out with this all-you-can-eat kit, which has got like 10 to 20 recipes. It's got loads of ingredients, shelves, all sorts. There's a kitchen. There's loads of different kits you can get for Miniverse, really. Even the smallest one is just a ball, and I would have been really happy with that. And that's only like £7 at the most. But the biggest one I asked for, she was like, "This is £70, Rebecca." And then all of the other presents she got me was way more than £70. You know, I asked for a Hoover, and I got a Hoover, so I was very happy with that. But if she had got me a Hoover and then this £70 thing, I would have been over the moon. But she gets me like well over £200 worth of random presents, like things to make for her, or random gimmick presents that are like over expensive stocking fillers that you'd find in shops, you know. And yeah, I don't know, it just feels a bit like a slap in the face. Like, I asked for she said, "I haven't got you any clothes, so send me some suggestions of clothes that you would like." So I sent her loads of pictures of different things. I sent her a picture of these brown shorts, of this brown jumper, some leg warmers, I think there was like 2 other jumpers, and then a green hoodie. And like, we're opening all our presents and stuff, and I got the brown jumper, which was really nice. I got the shorts, which was really nice, and the leg warmers, and made a really cute outfit. And when Zeph, because Zeph came with, was opening her presents, she opens up one of her parcels, and it's a green hoodie, almost exactly like the one I asked for. And Zeph doesn't like green, and has never liked green. I'm the green one, you know. And it's just like, you say you put all this thought into it, but you know my favourite colours are green and brown. You know her favourite colour is purple. She's a purple person. And you get something that I've asked for her. And it wasn't the exact one, but it was quite close. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was a long day. It was a stressful day. It wasn't too bad, you know. We opened our presents and things. I was a little disappointed, but I was still quite happy and appreciative of what I did get. And then, you know, we're going through the day. A lot of people left to have a rest. They went home and had a break, and me and Zeph were sat there just desperate that we could go home and have a break. I was just sat there looking at my car, thinking of my house, seeing everybody else go home and have a cup of tea or have a rest or do whatever they need to reset, then come back. You know, my mum went for a nap, and me and Zeph just kind of sat there, and eventually we turned over the TV to some YouTube. We tried to find something that was a bit more family friendly, because we do watch a lot of channels that talk about like trans shit and lots of swearing and, you know, things like that. But yeah, we put on some Smosh, just some Smosh games content, and that's when it started. That's when it was like, because they started going, "What the hell is this crap? What the fuck is this? Well, not fuck, but what the hell is this crap? Turn this off. Can we turn this off?" So I changed it over to something else. The hell is this crap? Do you find this funny? Oh, don't laugh at it. It's not funny. It's really annoying. Blah, 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 blah. Turn it over again. I change off YouTube. I'm like, okay, YouTube's not what the vibe wants. Like, this was as people came back, you know? So I put on Annie, the 1980 version, or 1980 something version. And I've never seen it, but that version of Easy Street, the song, is my favourite version of it, from any version of Annie. So I put it on quietly, you know, I turned it down. Then everybody left. Well, not everybody left, but like people were coming in and out. Then I look up at the screen and I recognize that this is Easy Street. It's on, it's playing right now. So I turn it up a bit. Not too loud, I just turn it up a bit. Just so that we can hear it, we can dance, we can, you know, I'm like playing with the babies, we're like dancing and singing along, and then suddenly everybody walks in at once and everybody's yelling like, what the hell is this? Turn it off! Why is it so loud? We can't even think! Why is everybody shouting? Blah, blah, blah! Turn it off! Who's got the TV remote? Turn it off! And so I'm holding it, freaking out, like, what, I was just, and I was like, it was just this one song, I just wanted to listen to this one song. It's almost finished. And they were like, I don't care, turn it off, we can't hear ourselves. So, okay, I turn it off, sit back down, I'm a little bit upset now. I go into another room, I take a minute, I'm like, okay, don't get shaken, we're gonna go home soon. Because I knew that we were going to go home soon, because they'd said that when my uncle left, we would go with him. And then, oh my god, I've just seen 2 ants on me. I'm so freaked out by ants, I might have to like stand up. Ew! Ew! Yeah, then, yeah. I'm sat in the main room, like the dining room, and we're like talking and stuff, and me and her are getting very tired now, we just want to go home now. And then my mum is looking at my uncle and going, hey, are you going soon? Yeah, why? Because how about I come with you, and then the girls, they can go with my grandma, or with my mum, she was saying, later. And I was like, because this was like 2:30 at this point, and my grandma was going to drop us home after my brother had been and gone, which was going to be around 4. And we were supposed to leave around like 2:30, 3-ish. And I know it's only an hour, but you can't just change the time on us. You can't just change it on us like that, you know. I wasn't planning to stay for that long. I was hoping to go home, and yeah, so I got a bit frustrated by that. But again, didn't say anything. Was like, okay, let's just move on, let's just try and figure out this new plan. Then my mum's getting at me saying, well, if you want to go home now, you'll have to book a taxi. So then I'm even more like, what's happening? And she says, if you want to book a taxi, you're going to have to pick what of your stuff you want to take home now, and then the rest of it we can bring to you another time. And I was like, how am I supposed to choose? You know, how am I supposed to just pick and choose half of the stuff to take with me? Like, I don't know, even though if it's like, I know it's my stuff, I want it with me. But yeah, like, that was freaking me out. So I'm still in the dining room, trying to like look through my presents, trying to like, I'm very shaken up by this point. I'm just stood there like, trying to go through it, figure out. I say to her, how am I supposed to choose what stuff to take? And then bugs everywhere. And then my mum's like, Well, you just have to do this, and then you just have to do that. Just do this. Put your face away, Rebecca. Blah, 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 blah. Just getting at me from one end of the room. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then they're like, right, put your stuff by the door, because so-and-so's going to take you. And I was like, okay, so now so-and-so's taking me. So then we put all of my stuff by the door. Well, 2 of my boxes by the door. And then, these aren't like massive boxes, they're just 2 boxes. And then she comes out and she's like, I can't get out the door, Rebecca! Screaming at me again. And I'm like, what do you fucking want from me? So then they're coming out and they're like, do this, do that. And I just said, I can't. Like, what do you want from me? I can't do anything here. I'm so fucking trapped. I don't know if I swore, but I then just stormed off and go into the garden, and then I hear them chasing after me, so I just completely break down, and I'm like curled up in the corner, like facing the wall, like sobbing. Then they're like, stop it, stop being a drama queen, stop playing the victim, blah 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 blah, you do this, you do that. Then my auntie's coming out, who's usually like really sweet and lovely to me, comes out and she's like, right, stop it, Rebecca, come on, get up. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm looking at both of these 2 women just shouting at me. And then my friend, like, Zeph's coming out, she's trying to be like, alright, okay, let's just calm down, let's just try and move away from the situation. But they're both like, right, come on, I'll take you, come on, let's go, right, Leanne's taking you, come on. So then I'm like freaking out even more, and then they're all just fucking screaming at me. So then eventually we end up upstairs. I'm still wailing, I'm punching myself in the face, I'm pulling my hair out, like, and every single time, because it when you're having a meltdown, it just boils out of you, you know? You can't control half of the sounds that come out of you. Like, I had to physically strain my mouth and bite my lips and stuff to stop noise from coming out of me, because every single time that it did, every single time that any kind of came out of my mouth, she'd come in and start screaming at me again to like, stop it, shut up, Rebecca, stop wailing, stop being a drama queen, and things like that, you know? So it's just like, that's making it 10 times worse. Like, eventually we start speaking and shit, and they're trying to, like, my mum's trying to explain to me and all this bullshit, and yeah, eventually I started, like, explaining to her how I thought that I might be autistic, and that, yeah, she just, 1 second, oh my god, here, reply to a message. Yeah, like, I tried to explain to her that this has been happening a lot, you know, that I've hurt myself a lot, and that it's so uncontrollable when it happens, that it just explodes, and it's too much information, and then it all just fucking explodes out of you, and that, like, you literally can't do anything about it. And then she was like, well, why do you think that? And then I was like, because the meltdowns, and then because of everything else in my fucking life, the obsessively counting stained glass windows, the OCD tendencies without having the OCD thoughts, the, like, everything, me being so fussy with food, the fact that I used to, like, literally kick off and have a tantrum when she'd serve me food I didn't like, and it's like, the screaming about tags in my clothes, saying it was burning me, and anything I came back with, she just had an answer for. I was like all the food and things, and she said, well, every kid is fussy. And it's like, sure, every kid's a little bit fussy, but not every kid will literally throw a tantrum on the floor at 8 years old over potato. I refuse to eat any potato, anything tomato, anything. Like, I had such a limited diet as a kid because they just let me. And they would just let me kick off. And yeah, like, just the way that, yeah, I said about the clothes and the tags in my clothes, and she was like, well, the doctor said that was part of your condition. I just stared at her because I was like, when? It's not part of my leg condition that my skin blaze up. Maybe part of my skin condition that I've got more sensitive skin, but like, so, like everything she had an answer for, you know. She was like, counting the stained glass windows so that you could pass the time on the walk to school. And I wanted to turn around and be like, well, what about when I would fucking kick off if I didn't do it right and then have to start over? Like, and then she was like, I'm just gonna say it though, Rebecca, you were a normal child. You were a normal child. And I was just sat there, like, everything in my brain screaming, I've got DID, I've got mental health problems, OCD, all these different things. I surely was not a normal fucking child. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? And then she just kept saying to me, you know, you're a normal child, you know. And then Zeph tried to say that, well, young children, they like highly mask, you know, so like she would have appeared normal, but no, like, if masking. And then my mum snapped back with, yeah, but she wouldn't be able to mask at 3 years old, and she wouldn't be able to be that blah 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 at 3 years old. And then I just snapped back at that, saying, well, I was masking my abuse at 4 years old. And she just looked at me, and I went, Ashley started hitting me at 4 years old, and I was masking that. So why is this so unbelievable? And she just went, I don't want to talk about that. And then she was like, well, if you really think so, then you got to go get yourself tested. And I was like, I have been tested. I scored quite highly, and I've been on a fucking waiting list. Like, I don't know. And I think that's just set me off. Like, eventually it got to the point where I just shut down. I'm still sobbing. They were like, just go and apologise. So I did. I just walked in the room, still sobbing, said sorry to everybody for kicking off, screaming and shouting, even though they fucking pushed me to it. And then, yeah, they dropped me. My uncle dropped me home. A different uncle. Thankfully. Because I was about to start fucking throwing shit. But yeah. That was my Christmas. At least in the evening we just like had a chill one, watched some Doctor Who. Hope your evening was better. I hope your Christmas was better. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'll see you for a members video, hopefully. But yeah. Bye-bye.